They may say they prefer to use their Visa or MasterCard they already have. Encourage them to use either your interest-free program or even your regular installment plans so that they can leave these other forms of credit available for emergencies or other situations.
Hi, I'm Jim Langoff from Alexander Fine Jewelers in Fort Gratiot, Michigan. The GemStar kiosk is an extremely valuable sales tool. Financing customer purchases always leads to more sales. Our kiosk, the application process was inefficient, cumbersome, invasive, and ineffective. Our sales associates would often not offer financing. We walked countless sales. Even with a secondary lender in place, the applicants would often have to re-enter all the information. It was intrusive and very uncomfortable, and again, our staff would often shy away from offering financing. With our GemStar kiosk, our customers have the opportunity to enter their information privately on a touchpad screen in a secluded area of the store. If they're not instantly approved, the screen prompts them to add additional information and a second application process is begun. On some systems, this happens a third or even a fourth time. As a result of this multi-tiered process, our customers feel like they have more control of the process, and we feel better about the way we're handling their private information. There's some information you should know about in setting up your GemStar kiosk. The first thing is where it should go in your store. The kiosk should be in a visible place where all of your customers can see it. Yet it should have some semblance of privacy when your clients enter their personal information. The kiosk should remain plugged in 24/7 to help facilitate downloads in after-hours times. Also, it should be either hardwired to your internet connection, or in some areas, a wireless connection is acceptable. The GemStar kiosk has 4 important functions. The first one is the credit application process. Secondly is view available credit. Thirdly is sign up for promotions. And fourth, scan barcodes. Before we learn about the finance application process on your kiosk, let's talk about the promotional function. Promotions are used as a way to engage your customer and as a soft lead-in to financing them later on. Not only is our GemStar kiosk a powerful tool in helping finance our customers, it's also a powerful marketing tool. We can send pamphlets and flyers to our clients with barcodes on them to make all kinds of offers for them to come into the store and sign up for prizes or contests or giveaways. As we capture all of that information on the kiosk, it broadens our customer base, as well as taking the sting away from the possibility of future financing for these same folks. Promotional option, you can even have multiple promotions going on at the same time. For example, you could have a register to win contest, you could have a print coupon contest, and you could have a scan barcode. To take advantage of some of the multiple levels of promotions on the kiosk, all you need to do is contact LendPro and they will assist you in setting up the types of promotions that work for you. In setting up your kiosk, you will need to contact each of the lenders that you are participating with, as each and every one of them has a different setup procedure. All right, we're going to talk about beginning the application process. To do so, simply touch the screen and take it out of the sleep mode. You may be prompted to go into kiosk mode as opposed to logging in. Once you do that, you'll have the main screen here that has our finance programs, register for promotions, view available credit, and scan barcode. We're going to we're going to select finance programs. To enter the finance program area, you will be met with a privacy notice. Have your client read that carefully and then continue. This is where you will select from 2 to 4 different credit programs. In this example, we have 3 on our screen: a no interest credit option, a no interest installment loan, and no credit check lease. These will differ based on lenders. Simply have your client select the one of their choice. In this case, we'll choose the no interest credit. Then they will answer whether there's one applicant or a joint applicant. This is where they will go ahead and fill in their personal data and press continue. Once your customer finishes filling out their personal information, they will be asked to electronically sign and submit the information. Once the information is submitted, it will take just a few moments and the result will spit out from the printer on your GemStar kiosk. If they are prompted to continue on to a second lending option, the process will continue with them filling out some additional information and repeated. In some states, where there's a third or a fourth option, your client may be required to bring additional documentation with them for further review. Once your customer has been approved through the GemStar kiosk, you are then ready to process the sale through your point of sale system. Each lender will have a different procedure in place for you to process that sale information. That information will have to be set up with them prior to using the GemStar kiosk. For further assistance with your kiosk, for general information, for credit approval, for kiosk maintenance, or perhaps changing the graphics on your kiosk, contact support at mylendpro.com or call 855-MyLendPro. And now for some frequently asked questions. First of all, what happens if I pay off my balance early? Well, in that case, you should check with your lender. Each and every lender is different. Another question is, how do I know what all of the current market rates are and programs that are available? Again, you should check with your lender. The programs and conditions change all the time. Another question is, how long does it take to get approved? Usually it takes less than a minute for the approval process to take place. Some people ask, what type of a credit score must an applicant have? There are many factors that go into the approval process. A low FICO score does not necessarily mean that someone will not be approved. It is only one of several factors. Finally, some would ask, what would happen if in the middle of an application process the kiosk would malfunction, or perhaps maybe the printer would malfunction? The nice advantage of this system is you are always backed up by your lender's program that's tied into your point of sale system. In the event of a major malfunction of your kiosk, simply step over to your point of sale system, bring up the application process from your particular lender, and carry on as if nothing is wrong.
GemStar financing myths include your customer must have fantastic credit to be approved. That's not the case. In many cases, there's the no credit check option available. In other cases, we need to remember that the FICO score is only one of many things looked at in the approval process. Another common myth is that the only customers that apply for instant financing are the ones who can't get it or that have to have it. That is not true. Remember, over half the sales made in your marketplace, half the jewelry sales made, are done using instant financing. And there's a plethora of reasons. Maybe it's just they want to keep their other forms of credit open. Maybe they like your interest-free options. At the end of the day, it's important to offer instant financing to every customer that comes to your store. The more customers that have an open line of credit with you, the more sales you will make, the faster your sales will grow. Got it now. Common myth is that the customer will not pay a higher financing fee than they can get with their current Visa, MasterCard, or other forms of credit. This is not true whatsoever. Your customer is prepared to pay for the convenience that instant financing often offers them.